This is one of the most interesting areas in World of Warcraft Classic, and I have long been wanting to actually do more with it. In the actual Classic project, I did do something with it, and we may do something with it here eventually as well. But for now, I like the idea of the Death Knight Starting Zone coming into play somehow. I'm looking into it, and it's hard to understand because there is a lot of phasing, so I don't know that we're going to actually be able to do anything with it. But as you see, in Classic, these gates are closed. I actually explored that one of the other playthroughs. These gates are closed because there's nothing back here. I don't think there's anything actually back here at all. But in Wrath and Onward, there is stuff back here. So we took some time to throw some NPCs in here because currently it is totally empty. I don't know why it's totally empty. I guess they don't expect anybody to come here, but yeah, it is entirely empty. Like, it doesn't really make a lot of sense because this area, like, literally right here, there's enemies, right? So there's just level 55, but you would think that, you know, if you're thinking about it from a lore perspective, they just walk through the fucking gate and try to retake the land. But after the Wrath, you know, Death Knight Starring Zone, it's like depopulated. But yeah, basically I looked through like all the interesting NPCs that are from Wrath that are Onslaught stuff. There's actually a lot. And so we actually added them here, and maybe don't do anything with them, but looks like this hasn't saved either. I tried to change their levels, some of them, because some of them are not from Wrath, but yeah, I don't think that's gonna, or some of them are not from the zone, yeah. So I can artificially change these levels, but then they go away once you restart the server. So anyway, I kind of like the idea of making this an area where these Scarlet mobs are trying to like retake it, because if you do the Death Knight Starring Zone, they are actually there. Like a lot, these are the characters that are in whatever it's called in Wrath. But since I don't like necessarily plan on progressing the stuff to Wrath, it'd be interesting for them to be back here doing stuff. So we'll see. Someday we may do something with this, but for now, no. But yeah, I just wanted to show that off just because that's something I worked on. I didn't make any other changes or do any other things. And I probably won't for a while now because maybe we'll do a little bit over the course of the night or something. But yeah, Monday's like a record day, so gonna try to get like a bunch of episodes done. So the next few episodes are all gonna be basically recorded in one day. And that's that. We'll see what happens.
What can I do for you?
I don't remember what we're actually doing here outside of... Oh yeah, definitely want to do that. Oh yeah, okay. A couple quests that I know. But where's the... Wasn't there a quest to kill the dead guys? Or am I thinking of a different quest? Oh, I also have music off. Put that back on.
No.
Yeah, we'll do this quest line. Do a few quests in the zone that are not already outdated. But we definitely want to do that because I want to go back and finish up the Morbent Fel, right? That's the name of that. And then we'll definitely pick that up because that seems interesting. Okay, yeah, so nothing else has happened. Still have no belt buckle, but I did finally... I guess I didn't do that right. Didn't ever come up in the playthrough, but I didn't actually do that right. I had it... if you followed exactly what I did, I had it as a TGA file, which is insufficient. You need it as a bitmap file for Wrath, and I think it's like maybe even Kata and Prior. I'm not sure when that stops being true, but also I did test to confirm the virility, the fact that the sudden doom gem works. It does work. I tested that. I gave myself a ton of them, and it just pretty much always procced. It didn't proc as much as I would think, though, but considering how unlucky we've been getting, it's hard to be confident one way or the other. So we'll just assume it worked, because it definitely was more than 5% or something. Like, it stacked more than 5%. That much we can say for sure. can't grip them. So that would be a really powerful thing every time you use Blood Strike. And then once like you have like a fully decked out character, you're gonna have Blood Strike constantly because it's gonna be converted into death runes whenever you use the spells. But outside of that, I don't think we made any new gems or anything else, so we'll continue on and just try to level for a bit. That'll be our goal. We'll probably get to mid-30s in this next kind of burst session. It's going to come out over a few days, but it's all going to be recorded in one day pretty much. Unless something big comes up. Probably won't be any actual changes in the middle of these episodes. I have time. Today's Sunday when I'm recording this. I have time for one episode today, and then I'll probably do 2 or 3 tomorrow, so maybe we'll do something tonight. We'll see how it goes. Add a few more, but probably nothing big. Yeah, I spent a bunch of time looking at the Death Knight starting zone just because it's really interesting. I'd really like to be able to do, because, you know, there's all that Season of Discovery content. I'd really like to see, outside of the raid, what they actually got going on in that area. But I really want to do, the more I've thought about it, the more I really think we got to do a rogue thing, because I really want to do a rogue concept where you can actually change, like straight up, like disguise yourself as stuff. So I got to see if that actually works, how that works, etc.
Watch your back.
And then we'll Hearth, I guess, back to Darkshire. Oh wait, that quest has to be turned in at Stormwind, yeah. And then I guess we'll do Nomergon at some point. I don't know when, but maybe next episode? Probably not, but maybe sometime soon. Maybe get to 32. Not really sure what level you gotta be for that, but never done like a full clear Nomergon. I tried to do it on my Paladin on the era, the servers, the fresh servers, whatever, but didn't go well. Or it did, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That explorative nature of the game isn't present anymore for me. With people, that is. When there's nobody, it's probably a lot different, but there's a lot of good quests in this zone. I kind of regret not doing more of it, but since we did the dungeons, you know, we're just ahead. Oh, these guys are only 23, wow. We still have to turn it in at the... You like turn it in at one of the like the things that shoot. I don't forget it. I just won't speak anymore. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, there's like an object you have to turn it in at, I think. Catapult. That's the name. There's a pretty cool little thing here where you can go up here and then drop down right next to the dwarf up in that cave for that dig site. But honestly, since I don't have rested experience, I don't actually know. There's like a couple quests that lead you there, I think, and you don't want to just wildly go there, I don't think. Yeah, that thing there. Or maybe I might be confusing it with something else. Maybe we have to like destroy that or something. I don't know. But there's some relevance to that. Keeping those stacks high. I kind of like it. Making stuff easy, but fuck it. Yeah, I think that's the end of that. And now we go back. Okay, so let's go do this first. I should have set my hearth here, really. This zone is a bit unwieldy. And then I guess South Shore at some point, you know. Actually don't know what level South Shore would be looked at. It's not where it is. Over here. Not sure what's going on in that cave. I guess they're blowing up the dam, right? That's come. Not happening yet, but that is to come. I feel like there might be a chest in there. Don't look like it. Any on here in these camps? What do we aggro? Huh. Yeah, there's one. Okay, this is a bit much. Yeah, that's not gonna work out. That's actually fine. We'll just take res sickness. Oh, we're here. Huh. Is there usually 2 res points here? By the time we get there and back again, we'll be done. 10 minutes anyway. It's only 1% damage reduction though, so fuck it. Oh, we put that's right. We put a transmog guy in Stormwind too, finally. If we can remember, I want to go take a look at that, but I probably will forget. Just warning. Warning you now.
Talk to me. Keep it real.
I think we'll probably just stop there. Then we can go. I was gonna do that whole quest chain, but seems pointless. Where are we at in the missing diplomat? Yeah, we do have the third fleet. Oh, I didn't do that part of it. Yeah. Oh well. Isn't there some... I feel like there was more to it. Like we were supposed to go there for more than one quest. Maybe that's another thing that rested experience drags me through. Yeah, there's the catapults. Yeah, okay. Alright, we won't do that. Okay, I guess we will Hearth because it's probably faster anyway. Don't have any. We got one item we can DE. Pouch of vellums. Enchant gloves, superior agi. Ooh, that's good. Will that get rid of fire? Because if so, that's good. No. But we'll hang on to that. I think that's a good thing to hang on to. If we get another piece that has really good stats, but the first slot is lacking.
Well met.
I actually kind of like that because that's something that I normally would want to include in my stuff anyway. Okay.
Safe travels.
Music's twangy, huh? Now we fight a Stormwind. Pitch black here.
Need help? Be careful.
Stormed wind. Next, we'll probably put points into that again. I think this is a good talent, even if it's not mathematically extremely good. I like it because it's like defining our character. I really like talents that do that a lot. Like, that's my favorite type of talent. Ones that define your character. Like, okay, we're using a two-hander. You know what I mean? Like, that's... yeah. The specialization. Anything where it says something specialization, it's like my dream. Like, that's my favorite talent. Because that's really what talents should be. Like, I like that talents are interesting and they give you new spells and new class interactions. But at the end of the day, I would... yeah, I would honestly prefer the idea of an actual specialization. Like, something that you do just better. Like, we've talked about a million times now, but... like, blood boil specialization. You know what I mean? Like, I like that idea way better. I don't know why. I think it's just cooler for leveling. You know, especially in Classic, there's so much filler, talent-wise, that just feels like if you just took the filler and just cranked it up to 11, then you'd actually have a good system. But when it's like, you know, there's some synergy here and there, but it's like 5% crit in the talent tree. Like, what? Not very interesting. Okay, so this is the quest. We're gonna actually go murder that guy for some reason. I think it's because he doesn't want the... he doesn't like the slaughtered lamb existing. It's actually in stock. 32 bucks, is that... is that the right number for that? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, of course. Sorry. Trying to do both here, but still trying to hang on to the Pokemon hobby, but it's pretty much impossible. Did we actually get it in our cart? It's just gone now. Alright, anyway, I should probably just like totally give up, honestly, but still desperately trying to get... I'd really like to do more prismatic evolutions, because that was a hell of a fun set. I've also never done Wrath during Alliance, so maybe we'll do a Wrath thing too. I don't know, but that's the Binder collection for 31. What? Hold on. Is that the right price? I don't know. They're fucking around with prices, man. Target's slowly fucking this up. You just can't do it the old way now. Can't get to the... There it is. Did it get through? No. Nope. Oh, yeah, okay, sorry. Apparently lots going on in Target. Out of stock. What is price? Okay, anyway. Let's turn this shit in here. Turn it in, then we'll head out to Duskwood again. What's going on here? Oh, Warsaw Gulch weekend now, yeah. Can we ding and officially crest? Oh no, still no. Thought we were officially over 200% there, but still no. It's gonna be a couple more levels. That was a pretty long level, I think. And then we gotta put points into this stuff. Okay, so what happens? Can you see I'm not busy? My words... Can you not see I am busy? My words must be heard. I am very important to the future of this kingdom. Oh, what you have there. Why, it looks like a refreshing drink. Thank you for bringing me this fine-looking stout, servant. Here's a copper for you. Now, out of my sight, and let me enjoy my drink.
For the Alliance.
That black claw stout packs quite a punch. I feel dizzy. It's so hot in here. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's like, I don't... Not a fan of watching people get poisoned to death. Like, the initial reaction and then thinking there's nothing wrong for a little bit there is really kind of fucks me up. I think really, I know, like, I felt that way for the first time when watched Joffrey's death. Like, it was like, for like a few minutes, everybody was like, he's fine. And then it's like, oh no, he's dead. It's like fucking very grim, like, to think about, like, you know there's something wrong, but you're like, no, I'm fine. Oh. Nope. Anyway, back to questing. Gonna finish up Morbent. Oh, he should have actually flown to the other, yeah. Should have flown up here. Is a colleague of mine that I used to work with. Her son overdosed on fentanyl, and it was a similar story. Like, I don't know what it feels like to overdose, but I guess it was like feels like getting poisoned because he had the same reaction. Like, he wasn't feeling good after he took it, so he contacted the person who sold it to him and sent him a message asking what's going on. Like, he didn't feel good. Or I think he's saying like, what was in that? I don't feel good or something like that. It's just like the desperation in that last moment is like, oh man, it really fucks me up. Just thinking about that, like, I guess there's nothing else. Like, what else do you do? Like, you're about to die. You probably know it, you know, and your body's trying to like maybe cope with that fact, but asking the drug dealer, hey, can you just confirm to me if I'm about to die? I don't know what it feels like to overdose, but they found him dead the next morning, and then they looked through his phone and they saw the text message. Okay, we're out. Let us head to this side of the zone. Finish up these quest lines. Oh, it's just this one, yeah. And then we'll head to, I guess... I don't know. Maybe, yeah, maybe we'll just go to Morgan at that point. We have like 5 quests. I think that's gotta be all. We actually have 6, yeah. So I imagine we're good to start. It can't be that hard. Like, we're really powerful, so... Even if we're not, like, the maximum level we should be. Can't be that hard. The thing that I hate most about this Pokemon Discord is after it's actually possible to purchase these items, I guess what happens is people who have purchased too much get, like, fucking banned from Target or something. I'm not really sure what happens. But there'll be like, say like 100 that accidentally, or well, not accidentally, but that were actually available. And then, you know, they all get purchased, but one person probably bought it or whatever and purchased like 75 of them. And then those start getting distributed back. So it's like, ping, they're available. Oh, they're gone. Oh, some are available again. And it's just like less and less likely each time. But I'm just like desperately like, this time's gonna be it, right? Nope. It's like, yeah, I don't know. This hobby, I used to love it, actually. I would have spent, yeah, I had to really, like, ration my money and really be very diligent on what I spent on because there was a lot of potential to buy stuff for quite cheap. And now it's like you literally can't even get stuff for MSRP anymore. I think it's actually the next quest, right? Like the Morbent Fel quest line is what's next.
Need help?
Yeah.
Be careful.
Okay. Again, hopefully no issues here. We have to use that though, so that's kind of a problem. How the fuck do we use that? We're not gonna be able to use our weapon. Well, okay, we need to have our weapon out right now. We're gonna have to kill some enemies first. Just can't fucking see in the zone as it is, then you come to this area. That's the biggest thing that I think is improved from Classic, though, and onward, is being actually capable of seeing the spells that are cast. In Classic, there's no native cast bar, which is really nuts. Like, what the fuck? I remember the first time I realized that was on the first private server I ever played on, and they're talking about kicking stuff. And I was like, how are you guys seeing the cast? Like, I'm not seeing them. And he's like, you just have to watch their hands. I was like, are you fucking joking? Like, that's crazy. That was back during Cataclysm, to be fair, so it's not like we had, like, Plater and all the advancements that we have nowadays, but still, that's pretty wild. Oh, shit, he aggroed already. Well, we're fucked, right? How do we... Well, yeah, we're just gonna die. I guess we can take it off. This is gonna be really complicated. Yeah, and now we have to say, okay, so it's just, we gotta run. That's really stupid. The aggro radius actually is the hardest part about the server. Oh my god, what is happening right now? Okay, cool. I'm just gonna fucking die to that nonsense. Sweet. But at least they put a graveyard here. Maybe there's always been one, I don't know. Sounds good, just randomly aggroing the mob when I'm down the stairs. That GCD on that needs to come off. That's just not fair. But you know what? This really needs to not be an unuse, or not needs to not be an offhand. Okay, eat up. For some reason, as soon as we go up the stairs, it's gonna aggro. We gotta switch to our actual weapon. What's happening? Okay, there we go. Weapon. Attack now, thank you. Okay. Should be done with the difficulty. Weird questline there, really. How'd he become immune in the first place? Why is it all purple? I wonder if there's any other zone that's like this, with this really heavy darkness to it. Probably not.
Well met.
Okay. Oh yeah, the helmet. That's transmog. It would actually turn into a plate piece in Cataclysm. So if we actually had the quest done, we would have gotten the transmog. So we'd have a plate coif. Famous. But yeah, maybe we should go for the back. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, I mean that's gonna be an upgrade anyway. I think.
Bless you.
We did not get anything from that, but oh, yes we did. Arcane spell damage, but I'm gonna put that on anyway because that's 10 more armor and spirit. We definitely aren't using at this point, so I don't think. Yeah, we can't eat that one. But that we had a white one, so all right, that's the whole zone done. I think there might have been something missed, but we're done. So now I guess we will, yeah, go to Nomorgana maybe, huh? We actually could do that. Well. How long are we in this episode? Oh, only 40 minutes. It's gonna be a short one then, I guess. Nomorgan's gonna take like a portion of the time, that's for sure. We'll need a full episode for Nomorgan. I don't think there's, well, what we could have did was, okay, let's do that. We'll go to STV first and do like the first few quest lines or something. Because going to Nomorgan is not going to take 20 some minutes. This should be here, right? We'll pick this up. It'll start, like, it'll be here by default whenever the first person comes across it, I think, right? Or what? Where's he actually even at? I don't even know. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought this quest would always be here. Maybe it's based on when the server gets started. I honestly would like to find out. So, I don't even know where he's supposed to be. Does he come from like up here? Guess he's not coming. Or do we have to go to the camp first, maybe? Because that was like at her, she was at the actual end of her route, so seems weird. Isn't it this guy? Private Thorson. Thank you for saving me. Oh, the quest is just gone in Wrath?
Farewell. Have a good one.
Oh, that's interesting.
Greetings. Be careful. Hey there.
I guess so.
Safe travel.
I don't even know what quest that was, so I didn't even pay attention to picking it up. Jungle Secrets, right? That's the first one we picked up. Where is that? I guess that was to turn in the one quest and then you get the quest for something else or something. Strange. Not sure about all that. Oh, we can get this first round of quests done, I think, one way or the other. The Crocolis quest is something that would be a good idea to try to do with it, but I'm not going to go all the way down there just for that, because we don't have that kind of time right now.
Great to meet you. You got my attention.
Well met.
Like me with you. What can I do for you?
Okay. Well, actually, that's going to drop for sure, right? Oh,
How are ya? See you soon.
I guess pick them all up.
What's on your mind?
I don't know how that's going to work out in the server. I never really paid much attention to it in the past. I don't think, even with the extra drop rates, I don't think it would. Because there's so many of them. It's like such a low drop rate that I think you're meant to use the auction house for this quest. I guess if we pick it up, we can throw them up there. Not sure why we're even skinning at this point, but we'll continue. It's weird, that Private Thorson quest. What is that? Like, he even still says thank you for saving me, but we didn't save him. That part is strange. Oh, what is this? Yeah. Is that to go to Badlands? How about that quest? Doubling up on these panthers. Seems abnormal, but that's fine by me. Oh, we got a blacksmithing pattern. Mighty iron hammer. That's a one-hander though. And it requires a flask. So we won't be getting that one. Still tin in this zone, huh? Professions really elongate. Like, you don't... We're nowhere near getting mithril at this point. Like 15 levels away from it. Iron is actually like a very important material. They did a good job with professions in Classic. I just wish there was a way to have the profession knowledge system. That I don't think would ever be possible. But I bet what we could do is make it so you can't... Oh, that's an interesting idea. No, I don't think it works. I was gonna say make it so you can't like get levels up with actual crafting of items. And then you have to get items to get the levels up. Kind of like... But it doesn't work because... Where are you going to get the items? In retail, you get them from actually doing stuff, but... Not going to work like that. No, that's a modification of the code. I really probably should have just committed and try to figure out how to compile my own server and change codes and stuff. Are we actually like... Yeah, okay. We don't have this quest to kill these guys though for some reason. Alright. Okay. Welcome to the party. Alright, they're gonna heal. We're durable now. Very durable. Maybe too durable. Those guys are all higher level than us. It's oh shit, that almost aggroed. That would have been bad. We gained the jungle remedies though, yeah. What is it that? There's like a book or something? Small. Oh, there's a chest too. We'll take that. Oh, what the hell? Oh. Male. Wrists, do that. And we got blue pattern. Still no fucking sockets. Guess we can take this on. It only aggroed through. Oh, no, it didn't. That's tough. We're gonna die here, I think. Yes, sir. Not that durable. 4 mobs is too much. Okay, well, we're done with that anyway. I still never mess with weak core stuff, I keep forgetting. We may do that at some point. We got a Stranglethorn page. Hooray for that. Oh wow, there's a lot of enemies. See, they're just like standing right on top of each other. A little confusing. Always extra aggro. Can never fight one mob. We just did fight one mob, and that was a rarity. guess we should probably fucking kick that cast, huh? Having a lot of trouble. I need the weak. That's what made me remember about the weak ores, because I was like, this area, it's actually really hard to kick cast when you're constantly staring at fucking rune CDs. Those are not even the right mob type. But we probably have to kill them. Is there enough to do this in one sweep? We only have a few, right? We need 7, 8 more. Oh god, are you fucking serious? Ah, this is something. This is something. Oh, we got another page though. Oh yeah, some are respawning anyway. Some of the stuff by the house, we can kill that again. That is it, it looks like. Oh no, there's some over here. 3 in this house actually, but still not enough. Uh-oh. Another pay. Alright, I guess we will probably be able to finish some of these quests. Will we? Oh yeah, we're done with one already. Wow. Okay. That seems very lucky. This would actually be very hard if we didn't have all this healing. We heal probably like a full health bar every time we fight more than one mob. So that means we would pretty much be unable to even pull out of this shit. Oh, those two respawn, but the other ones haven't yet? That's interesting, because that's the ones we died to. Ah, they're there now, but... Full respawn now. We can't do that. We died to that last time, it's gonna happen again. Must be like kited or something. Problem is, where do we find other enemies? Guess we'll just kill Non. jungle fighters for a bit. They never actually try to heal when they're just alone. Okay, one more after this. So will Dancing Morbent actually copy Icy Touch and shit? I don't know how it works, but it says it copies everything you do, doesn't it? Another page. There's our jungle fighter. Finish it up. Go kill the cats, and that'll be that. I'll actually ding from all this, which is crazy. You're getting a lot of experience just from killing the enemies. Oh, we're actually done with the panthers anyway. I thought we needed more. We need the striped cats. Tigers, I think they are. That's Stranglethorn. We spent a lot of time here on that hunter playthrough. Like a ton of time. It was like probably like a quarter of all episodes took place in this zone. Because there was so much leatherworking stuff to be done. Well over an hour already too. Okay, so what we're gonna do after this, we're going to I think I'll go to Stormwind. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just go right to Ironforge. I want to set my hearth somewhere that's not the zone that I'm in, basically. Okay, turn in, what is that, 5 quests? Might be. You got 3 to turn in here. It's that page.
What can I do for ya?
Pretty crazy to get that
Hello.
done.
See you around.
Maybe we won't, dang. Yeah, actually, not even close. Oh. Return to book. Oh, yeah, okay. So that quest is not actually. That's like in the cave or something. So we actually do have 6 quests to turn in, but not today. And then next time we're in the zone, we'll do those 3 together. We need to go to whatever it is, down south area, Booty Bay, to get the quest for the Excelsior quest. There is a flight path here now. Oh, I just realized. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, in Wrath there's not, or in Classic there's not.
Can I help you?
Kind of weird, to be honest, because this doesn't really feel like a place that should have a goblin flight path, but.
Be careful. Hey there.
Good day to you.
Okay, that's that. DE. Nothing again. Yay, we got one. Alright, so there's the new icon. You can see that, yeah. Doesn't really look that good, to be honest, but we got one, and then this one-hander got 30 spell power on it, but we're not using one-handers. Okay, so yeah, we can actually just fly from here. I was gonna hearth anyway. Guess we'll go buy some gems. Can we like craft anything at all? We have only 5 iron ore, and that's it. No iron bars or anything else, huh? Let's just vendor, I guess. We won't buy anything until after we do No Modan. We'll get a ton of stuff from that. Okay, I don't. Wait.
For the Alliance.
Is there more to it? I thought we were supposed to go back to Stormwind, but no, I guess not. Okay, alright, so let's fly to Ironforge, I guess.
Time is money, friend.
I'll think very shortly into the next episode because we'll have some rested as well. I'm gonna set my hearth there, and I guess that's it, yeah. Oh, I want to do the... Okay, let's go do that, too. Prospector Ironbrand. I don't know. I think that's to go to Badlands, right? Not entirely sure. Nigel, yeah. We actually have a lot of quests right now. But we're close to having the cap, but we're not really in danger of, like, we're gonna do these 6, so, presumably. I don't think there's any problem here. Only having 2 slots free. Okay. So now we're gonna head. Oh yeah. We'll set the hearth first.
What's on your mind?
Yeah, and it's back up, so perfect. So we'll go. To Loch Modan and do that quest. And then we will hearth, and that will be the end of the episode. Oh, yeah. I don't know if there's any way to fix that. When you like hover over the item, it's good, but when you pick it up, it's the old icon. I noticed that a while ago.
Be good.
Our inventory is going to be a bit of a tight spot. But I don't think it really matters. As long as we have some room for the greens. The grays automatically get vendored. We don't really care that much about gold. It'd be nice to get it, but the limiting reagent right now is definitely not the orbs. Not the gems. We need the sockets. We'll get a bunch, and then I assume we'll probably... I need to remember when I do this to actually have a character in the party with me. But I assume we'll get at least some upgrade. And then at that point we can put another socket in. Always cool to return. See, this is the best part about Classic. Returning to zones that you've already beaten, kind of thing. It feels good to have more. Like, it really feels like it's a world. You know, it's like the zone is not just here for me to level through once. It's also part of the world. Not here. Oh, there's these guys. Should we kill him for terrorizing the zone? Stop fucking the zone up, brother. Did they drop something? I might actually just die. Nope. We did get a green though. The ones in the Barrens drop a quest, I think. But none of these ones. Stop fucking killing the animals, bro. Okay, what is this quest?
What's on your mind?
Stormpike sent you, did he? I have a big task for you. Prospector Agmon was in charge of the excavation sites in the Badlands to the southwest. I say was because, well, I haven't heard from him in weeks. I need you to find Agmon so I can get his report. Last I heard, Agmon was at the southernmost dig site in the Badlands, a tiny operation past the Angor Fortress.
Good.
Yeah, I definitely don't think we're going to be there, but keep it. Just in case. Okay, actually, one more thing. Let's do one more thing. I'm going to, wait, why does he have Blessing of Might on him? What the fuck? I didn't buff him. Anyway, let's go, turn this other quest in before we forget. So then the next episode can be purely time for the dungeon, because it's a long dungeon. We might have some issues with that part. God, I love Dunmurrow. Wish we quested here. Oh, where is it? Over here, yeah. It's actually in this house up here.
Interesting.
I thought the loss of that outstanding head of hair would have been the end of him for sure, but he survived. I was standing right next to him when he was hit by a radiation bolt. Those delightful brown locks of hair hit the floor in clusters. The horror of it all was compounded when Norn completely flipped out. Oh yes, freaked out, I say. Norn touched his bald head in disbelief. The look in his eyes screamed revenge, Metro. Then he turned his anger towards the Trogs.
Be seeing you.
Okay.
Greetings.
Since the accident, all Norn thinks about or talks about is cleansing Nomergon of the Trog infestation and finding a cure for the sickness that plagues it. Luckily, Razzle and I are close to some kind of cure. Either that or the recipe for a really powerful rum. We won't know until we test it. Naturally, in order to test our theory, we're going to need a few things, namely fallout from the irradiated trogs in Nomergon. Fill up this vial and with the green glow and bring it back.
Off and away. My, you're a tall one.
What is this quest? Oh, wait, what is this? This is like a low-level quest, I guess. Where is that quest done? Huh? Yeah, that's outside the zone, probably, or outside the raid or dungeon. Probably. Alright, I don't even want to end it, man, but running out of time here for today, so we don't have time for the dungeon run. We will stop. Maybe get a couple gems made or something, but yeah. Thanks for watching. Having a blast so far. We'll see you guys in the next one.